Hi there guys, this is Cass back at you with yet another juice review. Yes, today I am going to be reviewing the final of the 3 Lolly Vape Co liquids. We are going to be reviewing, or we're going to be taking a look at Rocket by the Lolly Vape Co. Look at that, nice and bold, and you can see that there's a rocket lolly on there. Once again, it comes in this 60ml Gorilla bottle, and I've said in the last 2 videos how much I like these. They're super simple to use, there's no messing around, you don't have to take a top off, screw it on, and mess around with it. So, good bottles. Let's see how good the juice is. Now, this is a rocket lolly. Let me just have a look and see what it says about it on the website. Okay, so, on the website, it says Rocket by Lolly Vape Co. E-Liquids, that infamous rocket lolly we all used to jump up for when we heard the familiar tune from the ice cream van. Raspberry, lime and strawberry ice blended to perfection and frozen onto a stick. Interesting. Now, I did have a little smell of the bottle beforehand. It smells sweet as anything. This could be a right sweet liquid, but if you have a little look there, I don't know if you can see, it is crystal clear. Absolutely crystal clear. Let's have a little look, let's have a vape, and I shall give you some thoughts. Today's setup is, once again, my trusty Limitless box mod, and I am using the Petri V2 RDA on top. Again, I've got a nichrome build inside, and I'm running this at 65 watts. So, let's have a little blast and see what Rocket by the Lolly Vape Co. is all about. I had to stop that a few puffs short than I normally would. That is one chesty vape. The flavours. Let's talk about the flavours first, then I'll go back to that chestiness. The flavours, you are really getting a lot of lime and a lot of strawberry. Not so much raspberry, but it's got this kind of cold colada-ness to it, as if you've melted down a rocket lolly and you're drinking it. That kind of flavour. Just imagine that, and that's what you get with this vape. It's very, very fruity, and it is very, very sweet. Not kind of element sweet where it's like sweet, but it's like tart fruit sweet. It's nice. I actually really like it, but so far I don't know whether this is a ruiner for it or not, but it's very, very chesty. It's almost like it's too high a nicotine level. I know it's only a 3mg nicotine, but it's very chesty. What this could probably do with is, because you've got such prominent flavours there, just mixing it down with a little bit of VG, and I think it might. This is only in my personal opinion, but I think mixing it down with a little bit of VG will just smooth out the flavours a little bit, smooth out that chestiness, and make it a lot easier to vape. Maybe I'm just a delicate little flower and I can't handle it, but I honestly think the flavours are on point, but that chestiness is a bit too much for me. However, I'm going to brace myself, I'm going to man it up a little bit, and I'm going to have another little go on it, and I'll let you know what I think. Because I think there is a lot to this e-liquid that could go missed if put off by the supposed chestiness. Maybe it's just this build. We'll see how it goes. Let's have another vape of Rocket by the Vape Lolly Co. And I shall continue telling you what I think about it. Actually, weirdly, at the time, it was a lot less chesty. Maybe it's just one of those things where the first puff feels a little bit chesty and then you kind of get used to it. I know I get that in the morning. It's my first puff in the morning, no matter what liquid I'm using, no matter what setup, is always a bit hard to get through. Just to kind of sum things up a little bit, Rocket, I really enjoy it, but I don't think I could all day it. Not because of the chestiness, not because of the flavours, nothing else, other than it is just a bit sweet for me. I think I'd get a bit of sweet tooth. It's almost kind of sickly. It's almost like when you eat too many boiled sweets and you kind of feel a bit, ooh. But it's a lovely liquid. I have tried it in a tank just for a bit of comparison. Actually, that takes that chestiness right off. And I probably should have mentioned that earlier, but having it in a tank takes that chestiness right off. Maybe in something that's a bit more of a less hot build, it would work really, really well. Something a bit smoother. Lolly Vape have done a pretty damn good job coming up with these 3 different lollies and them all being consistently just as good as each other. I think my favourite still is Twist It, followed by Screwball, followed by this one. But they're all banging. I didn't mention it for the last video for Twist It, but you can actually pick all of these up for around the same kind of price. You're looking at about 20-25 quid for a 60ml bottle. They only come in 3mg, I believe, so don't try and get it in a 6, because I just don't think it exists. That has been Rocket, a wonderful flavour, if a little chesty. Thank you again for watching. I've been Cass. Give this video a like, and if you enjoyed this video, check out some of my others, hit the subscribe button, share it around. It really helps out here. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.